Alright, I said that we were going to delve into, well, kind of, but different areas of media and all that, so, hold up a second. Alright, here we go. When I start the video in Word, the same button has it switch, but anyhow, we are going to do a media discernment on Katy Perry's lovely music video. We're going to do a music video media discernment coverage on this. It's called Teenage Dream Director's Cut. Studio is Capitol Records 2010. So yeah, Teenage Dream. Right off the bat, what does that probably imply by this garbage that they're pushing onto the youth? Teenage Dream. They're probably, my guess is, you know, something sexual. But let's delve into this with my notes. So, Katy Perry's kind of with a man in a car going down the road, just, you know, having fun, whatever. You know, they obviously portray, you know, Katy Perry sexually in the car. That's blatant. And the man is shown taking his shirt off. Well, who could have guessed that they would push this kind of stuff? You know, Katy's shirt is kind of half off, half on, kind of crazy loose or whatever the case. So it kind of reveals her bra. So we have that's pushed onto the youth. The man sexually touches Katy's body. And this kind of video and stuff that I'm going to do media just from on all this garbage, this hot garbage they're pushing onto youth, this is for parents as well. Media discernment is for parents and for me to expose all this garbage that's blatantly obvious. Just parents, simply do your research on this stuff. Check out what your kids are checking out. Simple as that. But your kids are being targeted, and that's blatant. So so he touches under her leg and up her leg unto her middle portion. She encourages it, and it shows his hand between her legs. So he was going up the leg towards the groin region. Let's just end it there. So there's a tattoo on Katy's right upper arm. What a good role model for your daughters. Isn't that nice? Huh? So yeah, Bible says no tattoo marks like that, so it's not a good thing. It's just silly modifying your body when God made you fine as you are. So they race in a car among the desert, aka no cops. They can't get. They can mess around, break the rules, be reckless. That's what they're promoting. So then another car joins them both, and both genders start going wild over Katy dancing in one of the cars. Recklessly, no seat belts, so they're pushing that garbage. Encouraging youth to risk their lives and be morons. Surprise, surprise. Katy then moons the other car of people. She has her pants pulled down, and so it kind of shows her exposed rear and bra. She shakes her butt in whatever amusement or whatever the case. Bikini bit shown, bikini girl, whatever the case. So it kind of switches to a beach scenery. It shows very close between men and women being kind of sexual, because that's the only way. I'll tell you the truth. This is the only way they can get the garbage culture, the garbage society, to watch, is by pushing a bunch of sexual garbage. That's the only way they can get views, and that's the sad truth. And I'm not afraid to say the truth. Anyhow, so yeah, and a man stands like right behind a woman, like they're all dancey or whatever the case. Also shows the scene of a man and Katy stripping down and heading to a bed. And from what I could tell, they ain't married, so this is just promoting immorality, sexual immorality, to your kids. They're saying, hey, this is normal, this is okay, it's not being challenged. So that's my perspective. Various kissing, nothing wrong with kissing, but you know. So Katy, in the middle of the bed, undoes her pants. Seriously, do you want your daughters to be watching this? Katy standing behind the man, minor weird movements, and they're trying to kind of go around what they're trying to portray. Just total sexual push, sexualization onto the youth, whoever's watching this garbage. So, you know, showing Katy in her underwear, alluding scenery of them, that they're gonna have relations, shows them in positions. Then it shows men in underwear, various bathing suits, or the man in underwear maybe, various bathing suits, and having a good old time on the beach, running around. Someone spits, and then it shows naked male butts. Naked male butts in a Katy Perry music video. So just be alarmed and alerted to that if you have maybe a daughter by chance, and if you're a parent or something. So we're just exposing this garbage music video with media discernment. We're almost at the end, but we just got a bit more. So Katy stands afar at school, admiring a man boxing topless, and is sexually allured to him. See, this is what they're promoting. They're promoting, hey, you care about somebody because you want relations with them. You don't want to care about who they are, or their heart, or who they are, their spirit, their soul, their real personality, their inner, their being, rather than their temple, their appearance. It's just their appearance. So they're wanting to push this garbage. The man and woman solely want the relations outside of marriage, just all that. A flare is lit, which I kind of interpret they're trying to kind of go around things and have that be sexual symbolism. So a party dance begin, and there's a minor woman to woman allusion. So there was a minor lesbianism push, which isn't biblical. Man and woman is marriage, and that's how you have kids, and that was the command from God, to reproduce created man and woman. So it shows women's chest bounce, gum sharing, kissing of women on the cheek, and maybe more than that, with hair kind of blocking the view. So they're kind of going on that edge and pushing this onto the youth. Sexual movement of women, of course, because they can't get views without this garbage in a music video. They can't make a clean music video and get views, because this is how they get their fame, just being garbage in a garbage culture and society. So there's a short dress woman, of course. Of course, you got to show off their legs sexually, or else you're not going to get male viewers. Just a bunch of garbage. A woman takes to a popsicle, which is, as I interpret, another sexual illusion. They're going around things and using all this sexual symbolism, imagery, to work around things, to toss things into your kids' minds without actually being the real deal type thing. So there's more sexual dancing. They're showing off Katy Perry's cleavage. Then they take to an underwater in the pool to kiss, and then there shows more cleavage or whatever, and that's the end of it. But anyhow, to me, it's nothing more than a clear-cut sexual push onto the youth who are watching just to listen to her music. And the youth are probably dealing with enough as is. They don't need to have all this sexualization push onto them. It's just evil, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And as I said, it's this stuff in here is the opposite of what needs to be taught. Men and women, they need to exercise control. They shouldn't delve into things that have all that sexual imagery. I'm just doing it for the sake of reviewing and exposing this kind of garbage content for parents, that kind of stuff. So anyhow, man and women, they need to commit marriage under God and His covenant that He created, and that's until death do they part. But this here with Katy promotes, just complete sexual freedom and having relations without a care in the world. Just have fun. Just have fun. It's disgusting. This sexual push onto the youth is just absolutely evil to me. But it seems the teenage dream of having a relationship has been absolutely scrapped from a biblical perspective, for a teenage dream of merely having a partner individual to have relations with. So it is selfish, blatant, just truthfully honest. It is selfish on both sides, merely to want something of the other, just to get something of the other sexually, versus the biblical relationship of committing to one another, even just in a normal relationship, let alone marriage, but to commit to one another under the banner of marriage. So that is pretty much all. When I took these notes, the video had 43 million views. 43 million views. That content was viewed 43 million times. It was clicked, or whatever the case. Imagine the influence and effect on people she has done through just this one video. She's got something like, I don't know, last I checked it was like over 80 million Twitter followers. Imagine the influence this chick has. She has crazy amounts of power. Just I don't know what else to say. But anyhow, we'll do more media discernment some other time. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more media discernment content, all sorts of different areas of media. Take her cool.